Hey guys, welcome to another episode in my Minecraft series. I am Steven, your host in this wonderful cube-like world. I wanted to show you guys a couple things before we get to today's topic. What I've been working on with my helix design. You can see this was where I left off in the last video, making the sphere. And I'm pleased to announce that it looks amazing. Look at that, with the water and lava inside. It looks kind of like an upside-down thermometer, and it's way less phallic than my first design. And then here I started experimenting with a wider helix, and this one failed. So then, let me put on fog again to make it more epic. I went over here and succeeded. Dun dun! Yeah, look at that. So this original helix is a 3 diameter. This one here is a 7. And then it turns out I hit the top of the map. So instead of putting a giant sphere on top, I put 2 little ones for each of the materials, water and lava. But that could easily be 2 water, 2 lava, or whatever else. But I really like the way it looks. It's really cool. And I built it straight up and down because that's kind of traditionally how you see helixes or heli, whatever, represented. But I think if you built it sideways, you could make a much longer one. So that's my next project, I think. Not project, but next, like, art installation. Be putting one around a suspended boat road that you can drive through. Because if you look in the center here, we have a 5x5 area that's practically clear that you can drive straight through. I have glass right here so that every time I fell, I didn't fall straight to the ground and die. Look at how cool that is. If you're wondering if there's any flaws in it, there might be, but if you look at it like this, it's kind of hard to see any. So I have a nice little formula for making these now. Not a math formula, just like a general approach. So I noticed that the 3 wide helix has 1 square at its center, but 1 square is actually the smallest circle that we can make in the game. So what I did was I wrapped this around a larger circle. So this is a circle, but then this is also a circle. So you could build one around the outside of this, and then from here you get let's see, 2, go away. I'm showing you the circle that's at the heart of it right now. 2, 3. I don't know if you're interested in how you make a giant helix. See, so this is the one that's in the heart of it right now. It's a 5x5 in the middle, and then it goes around 1 block on either side, making it a 7x7. So all these are from that chart that I linked in the last video. So you could conceivably do this with the 40 diameter sphere or circle, sorry, and and make an epic helix. But all you have to do is wrap the path around the outside, okay? So when it comes in like this, you take it in, and then you go back out, and that gives it the appearance of being curved, see? But really it's, lots of smaller straight lines. But the bigger your circle is, the more curved this is going to look. You can see that this one over here doesn't look super curved because it's lots of right angles. But this one here is very gradual, very smooth. So I want to make an even wider one because the bigger it is, the better it looks. But I want to build it sideways so I don't have any height constraint. Because I'm not going to make one that's, 128 in diameter. Anyways, so I wanted to show you guys a neat trick that I got the idea primarily from Doc M, and that is for the squid aquarium. I had been wondering how exactly to do this because I had built aquariums, tried to get squid to spawn in them, but it doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, they will never spawn where you want them to. So using my elite sauce squid hunting technique, I came across a single solitary squid who we will attempt to rescue from the wild and place into captivity. And he is where the arrow is pointing. And you can check out my squid hunting video to figure out how to find your own squids. But let me see what materials we have with us. Alright, lots of cobblestone. So the idea here is, oh, these are my cheat sauce, water and lava. Oh well. Okay. Anyways, the idea here is we want to get rid of all the water around him so we can bring a minecart down to pick him up. And once we have him in the minecart, we can do anything we want to, and he will not die or get away or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and build a small cage around him underwater. And I'm using clear water, so hopefully this will be easier to see. And it's possible to do this without clear water, but, you know, for the video, I would not do it any other way so that you can actually see what's going on. So we're just going to box him in, and we're only going to leave one water source at all, and that's going to be the one that he is chilling in. And then we'll just, if we bring a minecart next to him, he'll have nowhere to go but in it, and then we can take him to our new aquarium. So what I like to do here is go through with the bucket and just get rid of all the water that I can. Oops. Okay, just a little more. There we go. Okay, so there's like 1 or 2 left down there. So what we have to do is make a stair pattern to drop a minecart down with so the tracks, and so we can push them out and everything. So I'm just going to come on the outside here and start to get rid of some of this water, so that you'll watch we can begin doing something like this, or we hollow it out into stairs. And I think we can get rid of some more water here. Yep. Okay. Still a little deep. Oh, and it doesn't really matter if you break a leak like this, because the water won't stay. Let's see how much more water we can take. Oh yeah, we can take 1 more. Okay. So this is going to be an interesting endeavor, getting this guy out of here, because it's fairly deep in the water. But I've had worse. Come on now. There we go. So our minecart track will come around the side right here, and before we can bring that down, we still have to get rid of a lot of this stuff. I know it's not super exciting, but I know people don't like to see, let's see, I was told that people don't like to see the finished product, they like to see the steps you take to get there, so I'm attempting to show you my methodology for things like that. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, look how cool that looks from here. Yeah, so I really am digging the helix stuff. I do not consider myself to be artistic at all. And in this game, I'm, like, super lazy. And I build what's functional. And if it looks good, then go me. And if it doesn't, then I don't really pay it much attention. But the helix stuff, it's like, I can pretend to be artistic for a while, can't I? It was an interesting revelation when I noticed that you can make one of really any size without having to go into, a lot of people go into like Paint or Photoshop and create the curves for it, but this, it's like, it's really intuitive, it's really easy to figure out, so I like that about it. How are we doing here? Get back in the water. A couple times I've accidentally killed these dudes in my haste, so it kind of sucks. I had one that had, I found a gathering of them where there were 4 or 5, and that eventually did become my current, oops, God, this is hard to do while I'm talking. So they became my aquarium, but I only got one of them out because all the others died. Do I have ladders? Yes, I do. Good. So I'm going to start from the outside, because I'm at a point where I just keep getting flooded, and it's annoying me quickly. Yeah, it's way easier to do this from the top. Okay. Oh yeah, so I forgot, my contest is ending today. I have to, so I have to judge for the best video, and that person wins a free copy of Minecraft. And I would appreciate anybody who's willing to your help on judging. If you go to the forums, there's a public poll open where anybody can vote on their favorite one. And I'm not gonna lie, I really at this point can't decide which one to pick, and that's kind of why I'm having the judging the way it is right now, because they're all so good that I find myself unable to pick one. And I mean, I'm very flattered that people are actually willing to take time out of their lives to do something like this. I mean, I realize there is a prize, but I I don't know. It seems like a lot of effort to me. So I'm really glad the response I got. I got a total of 15 entries over the course of 2 weeks. I narrowed it down to the final 5 by myself and with the help of like one of my friends at college. But the ones now, it's like I would take any of them if it was the only one, but I have to actually pick. So it kind of sucks. So it looks like we have a pretty good staircase going here. The last thing I want to do is knock out some of this, and that is so that we can bring the track around if we need to. So curve it. Boy, I keep undoing what I do here. Okay, there we go. So let's run our track first, and then we'll figure out where we're going to put the aquarium. And once you do have the dudes out of here, it's pretty trivial to, oh no, forgot about that. Okay. Oop, don't you die. Okay, hang on. Let's be smart here. So we're gonna fill up 1/2 of the tank, or of the thing down here with the cobblestone. Move it. There we go. So now we can run our track like so. Sorry, every time I build one of these, it always comes out different, but this is my general design. So I'm going to run it, let's see, where do we want to take him? We'll just go straight across here. So you have to build a path to your aquarium with minecart tracks, and if you're low on minecart tracks, you could do this with 1 or 2. You just have to keep removing them and replacing them where they need to be. Yeah. Right now you can see we're in one of my first chunk errors that helped to destroy my map. You want to be careful with these, because they can fall back into the water back there. Okay, so I'm going to make our tank right over here. And it's just going to be a basic one. It's not going to look very good because I'm really low on glass right now. I've decided for normal structures, so not for the helix things, I'm not going to embed it. But for this, this was like over 1,000 glass right there, so it sucked. So our tank, let's see here, will go like this. Since it's only 1 squid, we don't need a very big one. Okay. Fill up with water. Sorry if this isn't super exciting, but I just want to show you how it's done so that you can make one. Okay, and then we'll try to put another perimeter around this. Okay, cool. So that looks nice. So what we'll do is we have to drop the cart into it once we have the squid on there. So I'm going to build a ramp so this thing can get up. And that's how it's done. So let's go get our squid. Hopefully he doesn't die along the way from me being an idiot and punching him. So we need a minecart. And the more gradual you make your slopes, the less problem you'll have getting this guy out. Oh no, the ladder's in the way, I think. There we go. Alright, check it out. Just gotta kinda give him a second for him to get over there. Come on, squid. He'll go eventually. Wow. There we go. Got him. So now he's in the minecart. And he can't get out of there unless we kill him accidentally or... Ugh! There we go. Wow. Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna get rid of this. There we go. So now we just gotta push him. This little hill is the only hard part. Everything else looks to be pretty straightforward. Yep. Ha 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 ha. You're mine. You can actually do this with any mob in the game. Friendly or hostile or otherwise. So, we push him in the tank. Like so. too good for your home? Come on. Oh, you're so close. I should have built another track right here leading into it. Yeah, he's in. Okay, so now we can take our cart back. If we just, oops, shit. Come on. There we go. And then we can, oh, we're kind of stuck. Let's see how much glass we have to make a roof. A little bit. So this, you know, you could really put as many in here as you want to. Ha! Aquarium! Mini-sized. That's how you take squids out of the water and put them into aquariums. We can go look at mine. You can put glowstone or pumpkins or lava under glass underneath it to light it up. And that makes it look a lot better. And the bigger it is, the more squids you can obviously put in there and still see them all. But they only need one water space to survive. And they do stay at the bottom, so there's no point in building a really tall aquarium because they'll never go up there. You can see these ones here. I have 3 in here, and they always are on the bottom because they can't swim up. And I think that's pretty much it for aquarium stuff. Let's take another moment to look at my beautiful spirals. Oh yes, look at that thing. It's so awesome. So awesome. This was something I wanted to show also. This is a generic lever with power indicator that I use on these, and I wanted to show you how I do it. I have like a different way that I'm doing it now. It's really simple. Basically, the idea is when the lever's on, the light turns on. When it's off, it turns off. So all we do is, let's see, we attach an inverter to the back of the lever and put redstone above it, heading into the light, and that will reflect the state of the lever. And then I put another inverter here, since this inverter is giving us the opposite of what the switch is, see? And then you can make it control whatever you want. Doors are a nice illustration. But I think that'll do it for today. Let's see, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. If you want to make video responses, I always accept them. If you want to show me a larger spiral than mine, I would like to see it. It is kind of time consuming, but it's really rewarding because it looks super awesome when you're done. But yes, let me know what you think. And subscribe if you are not already, please, for new episodes, which come not quite every day, but every couple days, depending on my workload. And yeah, have a good one.